Hello and good morning, everyone. It's been quite a long time since I've done a video, and I think the last video I did was a KikiK planner, which I actually stopped using, I think, a month after I started. So it's been quite a while since I made a video. I spent some time today building a camera stand out of a cardboard cardboard box, I guess. Um, and so I am testing it out right now with this video. So we'll see what you guys think. I'm just too cheap to buy a camera stand, and I don't know how to use one, so that's why I built my own. Um, so today I thought I would share my traveler's notebook setup. So I started using the Midori Traveler's Notebook back in 2015. This one that I have here is one that I actually purchased maybe about a year ago, and so it's not quite. It's got nice scratches and stuff on it, but it doesn't quite have the same patina as the other one. Actually, let me just go get the other one. So this is the one from 2015. So you can see it's a lot shinier. It does have scuff marks, but I think once the leather wears down for a couple of years, it really does get much more shiny, which is fun. I also get sad when it gets little dry cracks, so I actually take my coconut oil, shea butter body scrub or body lotion, and I will moisturize my journals. I don't know how many people out there do that, but I did it. It was lemon scented, and my journal smelled like a lemon for a long time. But anyway, so that one, the black one, is not my main TN right now. So I figured I would focus on my main TN, which is the Tokyo Station one. I bought it from Travels with Josie, I believe. I can put a link below. But I believe she lives in Japan, and she does a really good job of selling things as soon as the limited edition stuff comes out. And so when the Tokyo Station came out, I actually had just hit a big milestone at work, and so I was like, oh, I'm going to treat myself. So that's why I got this one. And its color. So right now, the Midori Traveler's Notebook Traveler's Company has a few different color covers. So they have black, which I just showed you, standard brown, camel, olive, which I think is limited edition, and blue. Blue is pretty new, actually. It was like a remake of a color that they had done a few years ago. And then this Tokyo Station one is a chocolate brown, so different from the camel and different from the regular brown. It's its own type of brown, so it's very special. And so I use it as my main TN right now, and you can see that brass colored foiling is coming off already, but it totally doesn't bother me. I think it looks really nice. I think it's cool that it's kind of worn down. So, and same with all of these scratches. I bet this is from taking the elastic off and on, and probably a little bit from the charm pressing into this too, but I don't mind that one bit. I think a lot of TN users love the scratches because it just looks so nice and worn and well traveled. So I do keep a little charm on this cover. This is one that I picked up when Traveler's Company in 2016 had a caravan in Taiwan with one of the big bookstores there called S-Light. And so the caravan was basically like a little pop-up shop, and they had all these cool limited items just for the S-Light bookstore. and some things from the Traveler's Factory shops that are hard to get, like stamps and other charms and things like that. So anyway, so I picked that up when I was in Taiwan in April a couple of years ago. So anyway, so that's kind of the outside. So what I'm using in here right now, you see I've got it full of inserts here. Some I use more than others. So within the elastics, I'll talk about this one in just a sec, but within the elastics I have a folder, which I use to keep scraps and other things that like if I don't have time to put something in my journal, I'll just keep it here. I got a really cute little package of ephemera from one of my pen pals. And then a couple of these, like, I used to collect these Starbucks cards. They're pretty. I don't really know what to do with it. And then I used to have this like Kate Spade set of notebooks, and I just always liked this watercolor background. So I cut the cover and I like rounded the corners, but again, not really sure what to do with these two things. If you want them, you can send me a message or put a comment below or something, and I'll just send it to you, because I don't really know what to do with it. I did get a Hobonichi earlier this year, and I thought this thing, I had a friend who just got into Hobonichi, and she saw this, and she was just like, I love this. Something I want to show off to others, yet something I don't want anyone to see. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of us journalers. So anyway, I keep that in there just because I think it's cute, and maybe one day I'll cut out the little figures and pictures. And then this is another beautiful watercolor card from one of my pen pals too. So I just keep that stuff in here. Oh, and then like a dorky little photo of me and my husband. So you guys don't care about that. I'll just put that away. So next insert, oh, this camera stand is a little shaky. Sorry. It's DIY, that's why. Sorry. Next insert is a monthly insert, and as you can see, I have not used it at all, really. I mean to add stuff to it. So far, I've been just like trying to remember to cut out some photos and put it in there in the corresponding months, but I haven't filled it out at all with like events and activities and reflections, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. But so, that's just kind of there right now. This next one is a vertical weekly. FDD stands for Family Doc Diary. I always keep a specific journal that's work reflection related, because I feel like it really helps me process what's going on at work. So I have been using this one this year. Previously I was using art journaling, but that just took up too much time. So now I just do a weekly. So I've kind of like changed the style a little bit. Initially it was kind of haphazard, I feel like, and just a lot of random writing. But now the last few months I've tried to be more deliberate about writing just about things that I feel like I want to remember and process, and not just trying to fill out every single day, because that was unsustainable. So I think starting around here in March, I really started to, I'll add photos and stuff, and I'll just use some of the days that I want to say something about. And then this one I couldn't remember what I did that week. But now it's just like stickers, tape, and then a little bit of reflection on the days that I want to say something. So it's nice. It's a lot easier this way rather than trying to fill out every single column, because sometimes I'm like, I don't really have anything I want to talk about. This next insert is my scrapbook insert. So I basically always have a scrapbook insert. Like, I don't always have a monthly, but I always have a scrapbook one. And the scrapbook one is basically just to remember big events, fun days. It's a place where I can put in all the things that I've collected. Like if I'm out at a coffee shop and they have a cool business card, that's where I can put my things. So you can see I use a lot of stamps. I'll use some like hand lettering type stuff, stickers, tape. I don't have a consistent style at all. I definitely like to try a lot of different things. You can see I tried to do little borders here with just my pen, just like doodling. I did some pattern stamps down here. I tried to do like a blue theme. And then the next day I wanted to do like pink and rainbowy kind of stuff. So I did that. Some days, this one I need to fill out still. Oops. Some days are more simple. Like a day like this, like if you find it tough to keep up with that kind of thing, it's really easy. You just put on some tape, add stickers, stamp or write a date, and then just start writing. And it's super easy. It like really doesn't take much time at all. So I enjoyed doing that. This is from a meetup we went to in Seattle. I really do like, I made a little pocket here for some stuff that my pen pals gave me. I thought there was so many cute things. So I just wanted to make a special little page dedicated to that. So I need to fill this with some writing. I need to fill that out with some writing too. I guess I'm getting a little behind. And then some photos that I need to start scrapbooking. But, things that I love are oh gosh, this camera's getting more shaky. Let's see, sorry. Stay. Okay, next time I'm going to try and work on finding a way to make my DIY camera stand a little less shaky. I might even do a little video that shows you what kind of weird contraption I'm using right now. You might find it funny. Anyway, things that I love using are, I love my brush pen. Oops, here. My brush pen, I can do cursive with it. I can do interesting, like, swoop type of things. Anyway, I love the brush pen. And then I also love pattern and background stamps. So you can see there's a little bit of, like, faded lines behind these numbers. I've used pattern stamps for a couple of other things. I think I used pattern stamps here. These are stamps. And then pattern stamps here behind the numbers. I love that. And then I also love number stamps because I almost can't handle looking at unstylized dates anymore. Like, I feel like I always, now that I use number stamps, whenever I write a date, it has to be stylized. Otherwise, it just looks, I don't know, it just doesn't look complete. So I either always stamp the date or I will do like a interesting little way that I write it, like with like some kind of font or something like down here. So that's all these inserts that I put inside the elastic. Now, the other thing that I put in here is I wanted an insert that, like, if I wanted to, so far anyway, what's missing is, like, I don't have an area where I can just scribble, right? Because I've got my monthly, I've got my weekly, I've got my scrapbook, but there's no, like, place to scribble. And so that's what this insert is for. And it's narrow. It's not an official Midori insert. It's like, oh gosh, I want to say Yokohama, but I'm not sure if that's the name. Oh, Yamamoto. It's right here. Okay, I just made up a Japanese name. That's embarrassing. Okay, so it's Yamamoto paper. And It's just a place where if I want to draw something or I want to try something out or I want to pen test, I can do it here. And it's nice because it's a little more narrow and I just clip the front cover into a pocket that I keep here. This is a postcard from one of my journaling friends. It's very cool. It's very old. It's like super vintage, so it totally matches with my stuff. So yeah, so that's my notebook in a nutshell right now. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the shakiness. Definitely, I want to try posting more videos, but I am pretty sure they're all going to be pretty like DIY. I am not a videographer. I don't have time to learn video editing or get a real camera stand. So if you want like the real deal, like DIY, grassroots, homegrown type of planner videos, this is where you want to be. And if the shakiness makes you nauseous, I'm sorry. Okay, well, yeah, so just let me know if you want those two little cards that I was showing. I don't really want them because I don't know what to do with them. Let me know if you have anything else you would like to see. I was thinking maybe next time I might do a flip through of some of the other systems that I use. And then I might also do some handheld, like shot from my phone type of videos that give you a tour of my desk space and my IKEA Raskog, which is where I keep all my stationery supplies. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.